him, I knew there might be violence. While half of the country derisively cheered, I was filled with a dark sense of foreboding. The day that they arrested him, his supporters were stunned into silence. And that half of the country the other half often had feared, with their semi-automatic rifles loading. The day that they arrested him on phony trumped-up charges, while half of the country rejoiced without one moment's pause, the press was orgasmic and covered his fall start to finish. The day that they arrested him, the chasm between us enlarges. And that half of the country that loved him in spite of his flaws are filled with a hatred that only revenge can diminish. Hey, no one's above the law. Spare us your high-minded sermon. But no one's beneath the law either. Why can't you concede it? The charges against him were false, as any fool could determine. And unless law applies to us equally, no one will heed it. A witch's black cauldron is boiling now, filled with poisonous hate to the brim. The day that they arrested him. The day that they arrested him, I could hardly believe it was real. What should I do? Should I open my window and rail? Should I call up my congressman, try to do something more formal? The day that they arrested him, I had hoped that he'd win on appeal. Should I gather the neighbors, our guns, and go spring him from jail? Or just go back to work and let everything get back to normal? The day that they arrested him, I found it all terribly shocking. For half of the country, this man was a hero exalted, and the other half wanted him hung by the neck as a traitor. The day that they arrested him, FBI agents came knocking.
FBI, open up!
They said for half of the country, freedom of speech has been halted. And they rounded up millions who might have opposed the dictator. Listen, spare me your lectures on how he was not presidential. I've really heard more than enough of your virtuous drivel. The love of the regular folk was his only credential. And the war that is certain to come will not likely be civil. Political prisoners rot in their cells, and the future looks terribly grim. The day that they arrested him.